Dear students, welcome to the next session on marketing of financial services. In continuation with Unit 3, that is insurance, today we move to subtopic 3.4, which is related to health insurance. I would like to have just a recap of what we have covered. 3.1, we started with the basic concepts of insurance to understand basically what is insurance. 3.2, we tried to analyze what are the different types of insurance available. 3.3, we tried to analyze what are different types of life insurance available. And 3.4, today we will try to understand what is health insurance, what are different types of health insurance, why should we go for health insurance, and what are frequently asked questions related to when we would like to purchase health insurance. Let us try to understand the very basics about what is insurance. If you look at the word health insurance, it is nothing but an insurance which is offered to protect our health. What does it mean? It is an insurance which will take financial liability for medical expenses an individual undergoes when he is admitted to a hospital. For this, one needs to get specified health insurance cover which is available at a particular premium. What is the amount you would like to get assured? Some assured would be 5 lakh, 6 lakh, or what all would you like to get covered in your health insurance will decide what could be your premium. In short, whatever is the premium you are going to pay would decide what type of coverage an individual would expect from his health insurance. In short, health insurance is nothing but a financial protection to meet the expenses incurred due to hospitalization or treatment of some disease. In short, take home from these slides are health insurance is nothing but making financial provision for medical expenses if an individual is hospitalized or for is hospitalized with for treatment of certain diseases. Whatever are the expenses which are going to get arised when he is going to get admitted to a hospital, all these expenses would be borne either by the insurance company or would undergo a cashless facility. This facility offered by a company to an individual on paying certain amount of premium is called as health insurance. As of now, as we are aware of health insurance, let us try to move forward and try to understand what are different types of health insurance. Health insurance are classified into two types. One is called as indemnity plan and other is called as fixed benefit plan. Indemnity plan is further classified as individual insurance. It covers treatment and hospitalization expenses of an individual. Also, there is a family floater insurance, which is one health insurance cover for an entire family members. Third is senior citizen insurance. For the individuals above 60, health insurance is offered, which is called as senior citizen insurance. Also, there is an insurance which is called as maternity insurance, which covers expenses before and after pregnancy. And overall, there is a fifth type of indemnity plan which is called as group medical insurance, means single health insurance which is applicable for members of a group. This is applicable very well in an organization where organization carries a group medical insurance for all the people who are employed under one organization will get a plan, will get a fixed coverage for a premium which has been paid by the organization. Second type of health insurance plan is called as fixed benefit plan. The first is called as preventive insurance. Prevention is better than cure. It covers expenses for regular checkups. Second, fixed benefit plan is critical illness. It provides lump sum amount for treatment of critical illness. Personal accident gives financial help in case of accidental death or permanent total or partial disability. And last one is hospital daily cash benefit plan. It gives daily cash benefit on hospitalization to carry out the treatment. From this, let us try to understand what are the benefits of key insurance plan. First, benefit is you can opt for a cashless medical treatment. This is applicable only for empaneled hospitals. What does it mean? This means there are certain hospitals which are listed by the insurance provider. Only in these hospitals, if you get admitted, you are going to get all the claims settled which are cashless. You don't need to pay a single pie when you get admitted to such hospitals, but these treatments are on prior approvals of the insured company. Second benefit of health insurance is coverage of pre and post hospitalization expense. What is pre and post? Before admission and after admission, after you are been discharged from the hospital, there could be certain costs associated. Post hospitalization, those expenses are borne by health insurance. In most of the health insurance cases, in critical cases, ambulance fee is also released. There is a no claim benefit of health insurance. What does it mean? It means that if you do not avail any benefit from the health insurance in a current year, you are going to get a no claim benefit, no claim bonus, which is either increment in sum assured or discount in premium. How? That means if last year I have gone for a health insurance of 5 lakh, if I do not get ill or do not utilize an health insurance, I may get a benefit of 25,000 rupees for the next subsequent year. Means I will have a sum assured of 5.25. Or second is discount. Last year if I have paid an amount of 10,000 rupees as my premium, certain amount which has been calculated and is given a discount in the premium which I am going to pay for this year is nothing but a no claim benefit. In certain health insurance company, there is a medical checkup facility which is absolutely free and is bared by the insurance company. Health insurance company also offer room rate sub limits in insurance plan. It means that various things are applicable when we are admitted to the hospital, and in certain cases insurance company have a limitation for the various parameters on admission in hospital. Certain health insurance company offers a benefit of co-payment. That means part payment is made by the insurance company and certain percentage is to be bared by the individual. Most benefit out of that is it is a tax benefit which offers is applicable for health insurance. It was under section 80D older. Now you have an option, either you go for a different slab or whether you want to take an tax benefits. That is what we can decide. So these are what are the benefits of health insurance. Just a recap of what we have covered. If you try to recall, we have covered first what is health insurance. We tried to move to second point. We tried to analyze what are the different types of health insurance. Then we tried to analyze that what are the advantages of health insurance, means why should we go for health insurance. Now, looking into benefits, we may have make up our mind to purchase an health insurance from a company. So, the next point which we are going to address is what are those things which an individual should know before buying an health insurance policy. For example, if I have decided to purchase an health insurance policy, what are 10 important things which needs to be considered before making a purchase of health insurance? First, the age criteria. As discussed, the cost of the premium will be dependent on the age. Means if you purchase an health insurance at an early age, you will have lower premium, and as the age goes up, the premium, that is the amount you pay for getting insured, will go up drastically. Second, when you're going to purchase an health insurance, you should always look for a right combination of premium and coverage. Premium is the amount you pay, coverage is what an insurance company provides you at a premium which you are ready to pay. Buy a policy that would have adequate coverage without compromising on the benefits and at the premium that you can afford. Very simple. If you're going to have a broader coverage, your premium is going to be high. Your premium will be low only if you have less coverage. For example, if I'm going to have a coverage of just 50,000 rupees, I may find that the premium available is very low. But if you try to analyze today, if you get admitted to any hospital for any unknown cause, for 5 to 7 days admission in a good hospital may fetch you a bill of 50 to 75,000 rupees. So generally, whenever we need to purchase an health insurance, we should have an optimum combination of premium and coverage with respect to our capability to pay. Third, whenever we purchase health insurance, we should analyze the waiting period clause. What does it mean? Waiting period is a period for which you are not going to get benefited from the insurance for a specified period. Try to understand whenever you purchase a health insurance policy, what is the waiting period of that particular insurance plan is what you need to analyze. Next point, you should also observe that whether your insurance policy or insurer is offering a cashless hospitalization benefit. If it offers, try to find out which are those hospitals in which that benefit would be offered, and are those hospitals in our vicinity nearby us is what we need to understand. Fifth, we need to find out whether our health insurance policy which we are going to purchase would offer a pre and post hospitalization coverage. That is what we need to look into. Also, try to understand and know in a deeper sense whether it tries to cover a maternity expenses. Here also, many of the companies have a lock-in period or wait-in period which is generally for 2 to 4 years. We need to clarify when we try to purchase our health insurance policy. We need to look into whether our health insurance policy offers no claim bonus, no claim discount. Means whether I'm going to get benefit in coverage or discount, and what is that? That is what we need to look into when I want to purchase an health insurance. Also try to find out that whether the health insurance policy you are trying to purchase covers preventive health check facility or not. There are two more important things which we need to analyze before purchasing an health insurance. One is called as a clause of co-payment clause. That means if the entire is borne by the insurance company, it is great. But if there is a clause where insurance company bears 80% and 20% is to be borne, you should be very well aware of that clause, so that you should be ready to prepare 20% of the total hospitalization amount as required, or the as clause of the health insurance policy would be. We should be very clear about whether the health insurance company do have a transparent claim process and what is their claim settlement ratio. If higher is the claim settlement ratio, that means that insurance company is faster in settlement of claim. These are few things which we need to understand before you purchase an health insurance. In this context, before I move to the other part, I request students to search for various health insurance plan for your age and suggest one of the best health insurance plan which is offered by the company to you as an individual and to the family, to your family through a family floater plan. So try to find out health insurance for you and your family, name of the plan, what are the benefits offered, second point, and point number 3, price at premium which you are going to have for and of what cover, sum assured and coverage. If you're going to purchase for 5 lakh, what is the premium you're going to get, what all is covered, what all is excluded. That is what you need to write down and prepare for a health insurance plans, which will at least give you an idea who are the various companies or which are the various companies who are offering health insurance policy. From this, we move to certain frequently asked questions which are related to the health issue. Let us try to understand what are those questions which will come to your mind when you will try to search a good health insurance plan for you and your family. Try to fill the details and try to come up with what are those. At least in the mind you should have, tomorrow if I complete my MBA, get a job, my first priority would to see that I offer an health insurance to myself and my family. Two options available, either through a individual plan, through a family floater plan, or two insurance which will cover yourself, as well as one insurance plan which will cover your parents who are above 65. We need to analyze and understand that. Let us try to come up which is the best plan available and make each and every friend of our class aware of how this plan is beneficial. We can analyze that through various websites. I'm not going to tell what are those websites, but you definitely should try to find out what that websites are. The first and foremost question, if you're going to purchase an insurance, the first question, if you're income earner, you're working, you're a salaried person, the first question that comes to your mind is, are there any tax benefits which can be availed to you? Yes, there is a tax benefit in two ways. 25,000 tax benefit under 80D for individual, and if you take a separate policy for your dad and mom, the premium paid of rupees the premium paid of rupees 30,000 can be claimed for tax deduction. Means there are two heads on which you can, 25,000 rupees for yourself and 30,000 rupees for your parents. So that is the best option which you can have. Tax gets benefited and you are being covered. I don't want anybody to go for hospitalization, but try to analyze your family, that once one of the patients from your family have got admitted, what is the amount you have spent, and also have a look at hospital in which you have spent the amount or the expenses are borne. If you go to the metro cities, the expenses will further multiply. So try to understand whether there is a need for health insurance or not. Second, I said whenever you want to purchase an health insurance, we should also see something what is called as claim settlement ratio. What does it mean? Claim settlement ratio is nothing but the ratio of the claims settled against claims reported during the year. This ratio has to be good. What does it mean? Whatever are claim reported to the insurance company, out of the claims reported, how many claims were settled is what we need to see when we are going to purchase the health insurance. उनका claim settlement ratio क्या है? That is what we need to look into. Next, let us try to understand what is a term that we are talking about, waiting period. Is there a waiting period for policy for claims under health insurance? Usually there is a waiting period which is of 30 days, but in certain cases that is different. So we need to analyze when we are going to see a good health insurance policy. Just try to find out that is there a waiting period, if yes, for how many days, or what are the conditions. Also, we are more interested when we look at an health insurance, we should always try to see that whether my health insurance offers an health check facility. What is that? There are certain insurance policy which pay for specified expenses towards general health checkup once in a few years. That is what we need to analyze. Usually this is available once in 4 years. We need to check with the company which we are choosing for health insurance whether health check facility is available. If yes, what is that facility? Also, we need to analyze that we should be interested, or we would be interested to know what are the factors that affect health insurance premium. When we started, I said the first and foremost factor is age. Second is previous medical claim history. Dear friends, here I would like to suggest that any person, if he is having previous medical history, he should disclose that medical history. Depending upon the disclosure, your premium would be decided. But if you do not disclose, and over a period of time it is been found that the particular illness is quite long, it is going to affect your claim. That is what you are going to make from the company. So be very clear in case of disclosure when you are going to purchase. Once you disclose, just the premium goes up, rest of the things will fall in line. But if you don't disclose and you try to encash, in that case you may not get the benefits from your medical insurance. Next, let us try to understand that can the policy be transferred from one insurance provider to the another insurance provider without losing the benefit. Means like mobile number portability, can we move from one insurance company to other? Yes, the IRDAI has issued a circular making it effective from 1st October 2011, which means that we can transfer our medical or health insurance plan from one company to another. And most important, we were trying to analyze, and we will continuously hear a word which is called as a cashless facility. What is cashless facility? Is nothing but it is a tie-up arrangement with several hospitals. Through this tie-up, the hospitals becomes part of the network. If a health insurance policy offers the cashless facility, a policy holder can take treatment in any of the network hospital without having to pay the hospital bill. The payment of the hospital is made by TPA, that is third party administrator, who acts on the behalf of insurance company. Means he is a mediator. TPA is a mediator between insurance company and the patient. With this, I conclude my video lecture on the topic which we initiated of health insurance. Just a recap of what we covered. We tried to define what is health insurance. We tried to analyze what are the different types. We also tried to analyze what are the benefits of health insurance. We also tried to analyze what are important things which we need to analyze when we are going to go for an health insurance. Thank you. Thank you from my end.